This portion of our video will cover cranial nerves. Sorry you're not able to see me too well. We're dealing with the camera angle here. Our first cranial nerve is our olfactory nerve. Olfactory is smelling. What I'm going to have you do is close your eyes. Tell me what you smell.
Coffee.
All right, indicating that cranial nerve, number 1, our olfactory nerve, is intact. Our second cranial nerve is the optic nerve. What I'll have you do, stare right at my finger. I'm going to come in from an angle. And her eyes are equal. Her pupils are reactive to light, and they constrict with light. Cranial nerves 3, 4, and 6. Ocular motor, trochlear, and abducens. For this, what I'll have you do, stare right here at my finger. I'm going to move my finger and test your cardinal gazes. And I don't want you to move your head. I want you to just follow my finger. Alright, and she was able to follow my eyes with no problem, indicating that cranial nerves 3, 4, and 6 are intact. Our next is going to be cranial nerve number 5, which is the trigeminal nerve. What I'm going to do is place my fingers here on her jaw. I'm going to have you clench your teeth for me. Alright, and I was able to feel the clenched teeth, indicating that cranial nerve number 5 is intact. Cranial nerve number 7 is our facial nerve. I'm going to have you smile, raise your eyebrows, puff your cheeks out. Alright, she could do all of these with no difficulty, indicating that cranial nerve number 7 is intact. Cranial nerve number 8 is our vestibulocochlear nerve. That tests our hearing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to whisper 2 words to her, 1 on each side, and have her repeat them for me. Clemson.
Clemson. Tigers.
Go Tigers. Alright, cranial nerve number 8 is intact. Cranial nerves number 9 and 10 are our vagus, and our glossopharyngeal is 9, vagus is 10. Glossopharyngeal, for this, what I'm going to have you to do is stick out your tongue and say ah. Alright, the patient's uvula is midline. It does rise and fall when she says ah, indicating that cranial nerve number 9 is intact. Cranial nerve number 10, the vagus nerve, is a gag reflex. I'm not going to make her gag this morning. But because we know that cranial nerve number 9 is intact, that tells us that cranial nerve number 10 should also be intact in a healthy adult. Cranial nerve number 11 is our accessory nerve. What I'm going to do is place my hand on her cheek and have you press against it. And then on this side. Alright, that's there of equal strength. She's able to do that with no difficulty, indicating that cranial nerve number 11 is intact. Our last is cranial nerve number 12, our hypoglossal. For this, I'm going to have you stick out your tongue. Alright, the tongue is midline with no tremors or tics, indicating that cranial nerve number 12 is intact.